Morning, y'all. It's been a minute. I feel like I need to make a video about the TikTok game. And I'm going to call it the TikTok game. I have to be careful. I don't want to shoot my foot off. Everything that we get in this world, in this lifetime, is a blessing. Most of you know I make some ads here and there. But I need to clear something up. I don't have the numbers as far as followers is concerned to be like some of those creators that make insane amounts of money, okay? And I aspire and hope to do that, but I'm not popular, and I'll tell you why I'm not popular. I started this TikTok journey a long time ago, a couple years ago. I put up, I did it because my son, I wanted to keep an eye on my son at the time. Because, social media things can be dangerous. So I started it and I put a video up about a dump truck fire I tried to put out on the side of the road. Fire got out of control, made a 12-minute video, cut it into 3 parts. 12 million people viewed the video, which was unbelievable to me. It was amazing. Crazy TikTok journey, to be honest with you. Didn't expect that. Had 176,000 plus followers. Did a car show. Was amazing. I put a video clip and I put a little future president sticker at the bottom, and overnight 176,000 went to about 55,000 followers. Like that. I mean, it was instantaneous. They went. My content's not popular. It's sad. I'm not hating and I'm not mad or angry. I do get jealous because I'm a human being sometimes, and I see sometimes the content of other creators, and it doesn't make sense. That they would get 35 million likes and views and follows over some stuff that I think is harebrained and mindless, to be honest with you. And I'm probably not going to make any friends, but that's okay because, I'm a Christian. I love Jesus. I follow Jesus. I talk about Jesus. I talk about what Jesus did for my life. And that's not popular, man. Jesus is not popular on TikTok. He's not popular on any social media platform, and he's not popular in the world, and people just don't like him. I don't understand why a man that laid his life down to die for us is not going viral. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. He gave us his everything so that we could get home back to God the Father when our time comes to cross over and leave this world, So I don't know why he's not super popular or super viral. And this platform, let's call it the TT platform to play it safe. The TT platform is a really weird place, and I think a lot of folks out there. That's why I'm making this video. Is a lot of folks out there think, okay, I get on the TT, and I can become popular, and I can make all this money and do no. And the ones that are making massive amounts of money, myself personally, there is some talent there, definitely. But I've learned that, especially when I've invested time in content, I've learned that, hey, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to hit it. It's a popularity contest, and it's exhausting. And it's work 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Most of your top who's will tell you that. It's a lot of work. And when people are like, they are great programs, don't get me wrong, and if you can get in, by all means, go for it, get in, but you got to keep your numbers up. You got to be. Right now I'm in the position on my TikTok, my following and stuff. I'm not even worthy of being put in the FYP. I'm not even making it into the algorithm. And I think it has a lot to do with a lot of my stuff is being suppressed because of my content. Is faith based. But then again, I look at other pages and it's like, well, wait a minute, I'm doing the same thing as them, yet they're getting a million this and a million likes of that. So it's not really content. It's a popularity contest, I believe, is what it is, and it's frustrating, exhausting, it's tiring, it's defeating, it's discouraging, and a lot. I'm sure most will go try and then quit, and I don't blame you. And I guess for those who want to try, absolutely by all means go for it. I've seen a lot come on the scene, and they're hot on fire. When I started, especially with the product thing, I couldn't believe what happened overnight the first couple of months. And then I discovered that it just fizzled. I felt like, okay, we got them now. Let's keep them. Let's line him up a little bit, give him a little bit of bread and butter, make him feel awesome. And then I discovered that a lot of the work I was doing was for absolutely positively free. I'm sure some of you've noticed that in my, my product review, okay, we'll put it that way, tanked. They tanked. And I realized, wait a minute, I'm doing all of this for absolutely positively nothing. So don't get caught up. Don't think that you're going to jump right in and you're going to, zoom and go boom. No, it doesn't. Some it does, but then the bottom comes out, and then I notice, wait a minute, I'm doing this for your customers, and then you put suppressors on me. My live, first of all, my live was amazing. When me and my son teamed up back in the day when we first started, no lie, man, on a Saturday I had 25,000, 28,000 viewers, and the content was cool, man. We were looking at classic cars, we were looking at muscle cars, we were doing all these things in car shows, and with great interaction with the people and the likes and the then all of a sudden, for no reason, I'm going to tell you, for no reason at all, because people know me, no reason at all, I was hit with all of these restrictions, one after the other, and now I'm lucky if I can get 120 people to view. Yet I get, told constantly, hey, do this so you can be alive, and why would I want to do that? Why would I want to stand there for an hour and a half? I mean, I want to bring really cool, awesome content, to people in the world out there, but why bother? You know what I mean? Because immediately I go L and restriction. Why? I'm fully clothed. My stuff is cool. People love car. So I guess I'm making this video to not discourage, but to encourage, I guess, to an extent. And I mean, you see, I threw a couple videos. I just threw them up, and I think they're pretty good, man. I get people telling me, it's pretty good, but what good is it going to do you if you can't even make it into the algorithm? You got to get into the algorithm, and then I get all these invitations from different places to make ads or make videos for these things, and I'm not making any money. So what's the point of all of this? What's the point? I'm here to my main focus here on this platform was to, lead people to the cross and share my faith with people and share my faith journey, but now that's not even going into the algorithm. So it's like, what do you do? Where do you go? I'm not going to be discouraged, and I'm not going to be defeated, and I'm going to continue to push forward. And I like making some of them. They're fun, Some of the stuff I do is funny, and I enjoy doing it. And I'm not making. I'm be honest with you. I'm lucky if I'm making 3 digits, 3. Yet people are making 6. So I don't understand any of it. I don't understand how the traffic thing works. The algorithm. I've been to, creator meetings, and I've been to, marketing things, and I've watched videos. I've done all these things. I even have somebody looking over me, mentoring me, and it just doesn't make any sense to me at all in any way, especially the content. You know, my purpose is to inspire people, to encourage people, to give people hope in the future, you know, to talk to them and share my experiences. So I'm out of time. 10 minutes is up. My son said that we can go past 10, but be encouraged.